Bad Company with Excited. This is the CBT guitar lesson for Kevin. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Great song. This, when I was asking you about which era of Bad Company, it was 80s, which I think this was, what, 88, 89. Love the vocals. The Bad Company's sound changed, you know, in the mid to late 80s. And I actually really liked it. Some of the old school people maybe didn't like it as much, you know, as their earlier stuff. But I like it all. But the production, you know, you can tell times were changing. So on the beginning here, this is standard tuning. You want to have a delay going on this clean channel. You'll have this like palm mute open D hammer to 2, and then you're going to keep all this palm muted, then go up down 2 open hammer 2, and then palm mute up down 2 open. So note wise you're looking at, but oops, 4 of those. And that also fades in. That comes in about 10 seconds, at least off this upload that I used. And then still clean channel, D to E, power chords, 5A, 7D, slide to 7. And then 7 to 5, slide to 7. So it's then 7, D and G, slide to 9. 9 to 7, slide to 9. So it's, that takes care of that whole little clean intro, which we're calling section 1A. Now it really kicks into gear here. There's a couple guitars, you know, tracked. Some of them I blended together that would sound good for solo guitar. I hope you're cool with that. 4/3 GB. Let me play the part. Oops, let's do it again. 4 times of that. 4/3 GB, palm mute open E twice, and then an A major bar. So you have vibrato if you can. Palm mute 2 open on the D. That's 4 times. And almost, when I first heard it, I was thinking, like going, but if you listen close, then those 3 notes are pretty much consistent throughout all of it. Solo 1 at 30 seconds in. It's just a short thing. It's like 7D, slide to 9. Let me play it. So 7, slide to 9 on the D, 7A vibrato. Do that again. Okay, then your next one, you slide again, same thing, with the 8B. Now these, Kevin, I've heard you play, good player, and you know a lot of songs. This is obviously one that you don't. But on the 8B, we want to, I call it an exaggerated half-step bend. You're bending, and it's used a lot in blues. Matthias from Scorps does those a lot. Half step, just bending it a one fret, right? The 8 to the 9. Don't just go. Switch. With a 9G after it. And then back to 7, slide to 9D. 9G vibrato. Then you'll go 7, slide 9 again on the D. 7G, 8B, half bend. And that's it. So 38 seconds in, we hit section 1C. I combined 2 guitars. There's a reason for that. One of them is a power chord. It's just an E power chord, 7/9 AD. And you'll go vibrato it. Let that ring through. And then you're going to do 7 of these. Oops. It's palm muted 5A, hammer 7, and then down up. 5 hammer 7, pick the 7. That's the first half. Then go 7 5 hammer 7, and then down up on the 7s at the end. That will go 7 times. If you take this out, you could do the other part 8 times. That whole thing. But I like the idea of anyway, cool stuff, kind of percussive there. 53 seconds in, section 1D. This is kind of a play off of section 1B. And you'll do the 4-3 GB, open E palm mute twice, and then the A major, 2nd fret D, G, and B. Palm mute 2 open on the D. Do that 3 times. So. Oops. That's a mixing or a combining of 2 guitars, okay? After that 3rd time, D, slide to E. That's 5-7 AD, slide to 7-9. And then the 8B, half step exaggerated bend. Then you're going to repeat it the same way. Minute 8 in, section 2A. A lot of parts before we hit repeats. And this is a D to an E, 5-7-7 ADG, slide to E. And then back to the D power chord, vibrato if you can. Particularly the 7s. Repeat it, but stay on the 7 for the secondary hit. And that one just sounds like a straight power chord, 2 strings. So you have back to the first one. Top of page 3. Back to the power chord, D to E. To an A power chord, open 2 AD. Then the chorus, which is what I introed this lesson with, at a minute 23, it's section 2B. I call it the rock G. 3 mute, open, 3-3 to a C5, 3-5-5, AD and G, vibrato. Palm mute 3A, open E. And then an F power chord, 1-3-3 EAD. So we have back to the C, then twice on the G, and the rest is the same. You'll do that 2 times. Second time, no star, so you'll go, and then you'll accent the G, F, C. That's the rock G, and then 1-3-3 EAD, then 3-5-5 ADG. So your outline is right, and then you go back, and then anyways, then you hit repeats at a minute 40 in. Okay, it'll be section 1C. But play the double dots 8 times through. Just those. Don't do any of the other parts of that section. Section 1D twice, section 2A once. 225 timestamp, section 2B, the double dots, equals 7 times. The solo. Here's what's pretty much left in the song. 2, here, I'm going to kind of break them down in little riffs for you, but it goes. I like this. 2G, hammer 4, open high E. And then 3B we're going to bend. And then an open E. And then our next riff, 3B, open, open, 3 open on the high E. And then bend the 3B back to the open E. So it's 4 slide to 2 on the G. That's a gliss slide. All that means, these are tough if you haven't done them. 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐒 does them a lot. Pick, but you instantly slide. You don't really hear the start of the note. You hear where it's going. Pause and then pull off to 2. 2 pull open D and then pick the 2D. So 5A slide 7, 5D twice, and then 5 pull open A, 3 on the low E, rest, pull open, pick open. So it's 5 slide 7A vibrato. 5D half bend, and then palm mute the 7D 3 times, and then 7 pull 5, and then 7/5 half bend. So that's that part. 7 on the A, go 7 7 5 7, and then 5 7 slide 9 on the D, and then 7 9 GD, 8 9 BG, 10 8 B half bend, 9G, 10B bend, 7E, 10B bend, and that's a hold. So let me play all that. Then finish with on the high E, 7 10 10, 10B, bend release pull 8. Top of page 4, 9 8 GB, 10 10 pull 8 on the B. 7 on the D and G, slide to 9, rest, strum, and then 7 7 7 slide to 9 again. And then strum it 3 times. So it's sounds like Billy Gibbons kind of ZZ Top. Oops. So we have 317 timestamp, 7G bend, rest, and then down up down 5 5 8 on the B, pull 5. So and then 7G bend, 5 8 pull 5 on the B. So all that, kind of double it up. So that's your idea. Seven G 5 5 8 B, bend, and then finish it. Almost done here. Palm mute 9 8 GB, 10 B twice, bend release. So it's pull, bend release pull to 8. Palm mute 9G, and then 10B bend release pull 8, 9G. So that's a double basically as well. 353 or 323 timestamp, bend 15B, 12E twice, 15 pull 12B, 14G half step. That's a 1 fret bend release pull to 12. So it's short rest, 14D, 12, 14G, bend, 12E, 15B, bend, And then 12E, I put it in parentheses because it's the downbeat. So you can either play it or not play it. If you don't play it, you can jump right into section 2A, which comes in at 327. Then you go section 2B, double dots are going to be 11 times, and you're just playing the double dots, and you'll end with this. Oops. Really beautiful. Rock G, rest, open E, palm mute, and then go from the low E down, 1, 3, 3, open. And you'll hear a few little whammy hits. You just tapping it. But I love that F chord. So we have. And there you have it, my friend. Take care, Kevin. We will talk to you soon.